What up, what up, what up? Let's get it cracking, fam. What's good with your life? You know what the vibes is over here. The title of this video is going to be why she can't find the man to keep. She can't find that guy. The guy that's going to be the long-standing guy. The guy that's going to be the guy of her dreams and all that, right? So we're going to get into a whole breakdown, the real reason why she can't find the man to keep. Like, subscribe, comment below. If you're new to the channel, guys, jump in and join us. You're welcome to this family here we got. And yo, once you're family, you're in with us. Once you're here and your family, after you click on the thing over there and all that, we got you. Don't go away.
I pray for my homies out there. Please, God, give them strength. Please, God.
The modern woman wants the whole kit and caboodle, right? The modern day woman, today's woman wants everything. She wants the whole package. She wants one guy to be the whole package. Now, this is a problem because women have checklists, guys. I always talk about this. Women have checklists. Okay, boom, boom, boom. He's got to have this. He's got to have that. Women do a lot more research into what they want out of a guy, what they think they want, what they feel they want out of a guy, more than we do. Guys see the girl, they like her, boom. Why? We're visual, right? Women are visual too. Don't go buying that story. It's part of the checklist. And I'm going to get into that in a minute. We, as men, we see, we like breast size, hips, waist, all the whole contortion, all that kind of brings it all. That makes us feel as if, hey, you know what? Biologically, we are wired to say, okay, this person right here, she's virile, she's healthy, she can make babies, and she can feed them with the milk. Okay, so that's a genetic form. Now, if you want women that's slender, I get it. Doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. Talking about back in the days, biologically, we're hardwired. And of course, we could deviate from that, of course, as we do. Women are all shapes and sizes, all kinds of beauty. Fine. But what I'm talking about is the woman trying to find a guy. She's got herself so-called accomplished, the modern woman. She's this, she's that, education or not. But chances are they've been in a life already. Now they're ready to settle down. Now, which is fine, but you have to understand, they have to understand that, listen, when you meet women like this, guys, understand there's a track record there, all right? And if she has a high body count, it's even worse because why? She's going to base everything that she's done on the past few guys. She's going to pour all that burden on you now. You got to be all those guys in one. Expectations. She's basing expectations on what she wants to be and want to have at a certain point in time in her life. In other words, she's expecting to be at, let's say, house 2.0, kid, dog, garage, 2-car garage, whatever her dream is. Again, this is part of her checklist, guys. And if she gets to a certain point in life, she's hitting the wall, maybe she's 32, 33, she's starting to think heavily about settling down. Like I said, if she's got a long track record, she doesn't really know what she wants on the internal level here. She knows what she wants on the material level, car. She can write that down on paper. What she can't write it down on paper is her emotions that she's had all along the time, all these different guys. Those emotional triggers are still back there, you understand? She doesn't realize that. She wants the things that she can see. She can only deal with the things on the outside. And that's a bad place to be. We'll get into that. Her expectations leave her pushy. Leaves her wanting things out of you. Say, for example, you're not where she thinks you ought to be. She ends up to be a little pushy. Oh, I'm not pushy. I'm just supporting you. I want you to do more. I got potential for you. Yeah, but the idea here, guy, she has to realize that, listen, you're going to grow on your time. Why is she pushing so hard? She's pushing her own agenda on you. This turns guys off. It pisses us off. It makes us feel this. Listen, I know what I'm doing. Let me rock this right here. You know, you're overstepping your boundaries here a little bit. And she's got to pull herself back. She doesn't do that. She got a problem. She's on her own agenda, guys. Beware of that one. Chasing the ghost of her past loves. Now, especially when a woman is rounding around 30, like I said, 32. That's the kind of the age we start thinking about, oh, snap, you know, her biological clock is ticking. All right, all through the 20s, ticking then too. But now she wants a person to be on the level of her best man, the best guy she received, the highest value male that she's ever dated. She wants the man that she's going to end up with to be better than that guy. This guy could be from her past, okay? Obviously from past, either last week, last year, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. This will be a guy that took her on trips. Maybe he took her helicopter rides. Maybe he was fine dining. Maybe he had a different social lifestyle that raised her level. She don't have to have no money. She don't have to have anything but her smile and be young and be in her 20s, wherever it is. She was that. Now it's 5 years later. It's 7 years later. She's not that chick anymore. Her friends have dispersed, and she's realizing, wow, I got to start finding my safe landing place. And this is where she starts to grade guys on a harder scale. She's graded on a harder scale, but the kick in the head is she's not that chick anymore. She's 7 years older. Some more wear and tear from when this guy was taking her out. See, high value males get them at their peak. Because they do. That's what they do. We get them early. We get them when they're fresh, when they're ripe, when they're about their business. They're young. They're having fun. Because you want to be high value. You're going to have the high value attitude, and that's going to attract the best women anyway. Now, if she's not attracting the men anymore because she's a little older, that's what it is. She fails to realize that. Not your fault. It's her problem. But the fact of the matter is, it's a red flag because she's trying to push the ghost. She's trying to find a ghost, someone better than the guy she used to date back in the days. What she needs to realize is that she has to lower her standards because her value, her SMV is lower. Her sexual market value can't be where it was when in her 20s. It's not possible. It can be if she's elegant, mature, educated, self-sustained, and she's feminine and compassionate and supportive. That's all feminine energy. The more feminine she is as she gets older, the more beautiful she becomes on the inside. Because of the past, what she's learned and how she's grown, that will matriculate and grow from the inside. And she has a glow about her at a certain age. She has a glow and intelligence and all that elegance about her. Women get elegant as they get older when they're in their right form, when they're in their essence, in their full feminine essence, not the masculine stuff. You can't be both. You can't be masculine and that doesn't work. And that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it because I know what I'm talking about. I ain't going to tell you nothing wrong. Bottom line. So she's not that. She's looking on the outside for external ways to feel satisfied. Bad place. Her flaws. Accept her for her flaws and all. That's what she wants. Why? Because she knows she has a history, a high body count history. That's fine. If you can deal with your past, don't bring it to the next relationship. What you did before over there, fine. But when women bring this to the next relationship, she doesn't want the guy, the new guy, to judge her. She wants a clean slate. That's not reasonable. How are you going to have a clean slate when you have the attitudes and you're bringing back the things that you expect from the new guy from your past relationships? You can't take all the stuff, the bad stuff in the past and leave it and take all the good stuff and put it on the next guy. That's selfish, unreasonable, and it ain't right. It's just darn right ain't right. So if she's expecting, like I said, high expectations, she's upset because she's going to internalize that she's not having a good time. She's not doing good because you don't have the things that she thought you should have at a certain age or whatever. Everybody ages gracefully. Women get a pass. They get a jump card. They get warp speed because they're women. They get in the right social environment. They can jump past. They can hack. All right. They can hack the social ladder very easy. And she's going to feel she's still there. When that guy goes, that value drops. But she doesn't do that. She keeps the value here. Her value is at a 9 or a 10. She's not 9 or 10 in value. She's more 5 or 6. She has no man. She's like a 5 or a 6 in value socially. But when she gets with you, she puts the value on you like she's a 9. She's not that. She fails to see reality. She has to start from down here. It's a whole relationship. It's something brand new. She can't start with a 9 and we're here. She can't do that. She needs to lower her standards and realize when you grow, the best values when people grow together. A woman that's feminine will want to see her man grow and be part of that show and part of his growth and all that, because that makes her feel that her contribution is going to propel him forward, which it does. So that's the true value of someone growing together, like the First Wives Club. someone growing together, a woman that supports you, the backbone to his success, that kind of thing. So women that don't really do that, they can't appreciate a man that gets his value. And that's a problem. You recognize it. It ain't your problem. It's her problem. Let her work that out. Deal with it herself. She complains. Oh, you know what? I know it'd be nice. And she does it on the slick side, You know it'd be nice. The passive complaining is the worst. You know it'd be nice if we had a nice big house and we could have 2-car, 3-car garage, maybe 4, just something real nice. If we move somewhere different where the prices are cheaper, So she's trying to change your lifestyle, change where you live. In other words, create the future for you. She's trying to frame you up in a new future, something that you're not planning, trying to move you and uplift you, uproot you from where you are in life, and your place, your home, your sanctuary, and change it up. See, that's something that's your own system right there. She's coming into your fray. She needs to assimilate. Instead of her coming to assimilate, she's trying to change. So, again, overstepping her boundaries, taking the lead in a relationship. And that's a problem, because then you do that with her and it's not your idea, then everything else is not your idea either. Oh, now that we're down here, get a job over here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. You're on the defensive side or the responsive side saying, oh, okay, now what? Now she takes the lead. And if she takes the lead for you guys, during a relationship, she's going to lose respect for you because you're not the leader. So you keep your boundaries. Don't stay on your square. She doesn't like your situation. She's complaining. She can always leave. There's always a door right there. And a few words or so, she'll understand there's a door right there. The options are yours. No one's holding you here. Either you want to be here or you don't. This how I rock it. Like it or lump it. Bottom line, she can't find the right guy because everywhere she goes, she wants to date. She wants to date. She wants to go out. She wants to go out here. She wants to go out there. Say you're trying to grind. If you're grinding all the time, you ain't got time to go out every night. She wants to go out every night. She wants to go be in limelight. Let's live life. Let's enjoy life. I want to enjoy life. Part of that joy in life is putting the work in, working on your purpose and your mission and grinding. Just to understand that. Now, if she wants to if you want to say, listen, here's what I'm going to do. While I'm doing that, go do what you got to do. I'll holler at you later on, whatever. I'm ready to go out. I'll give you a call. Bottom line, if she's cool with that, fine. But if she's complaining and we never do this, we don't go here. I want to travel. I want to go to the movies. I want to do this. I want to do that. And it's going to come out of your pocket. Now, the idea is that when you go out, it's your idea. You say, hey, listen, baby, let's do this. Get your coat. Let's go somewhere. Where are we going? It's best to be a surprise. It's on your terms. Why? Because when you have the opportunity and you spring up something on her, let's do this, let's do that. It's a surprise. It's spontaneity. And she's planning. Okay, now she knows where you're going. You could agree to go. Not saying no, and you just keep going along her. Again, she's going to lose respect because you're too agreeable. Even if she wants to go, she still want to hear nah, we're not doing that. And look, even that. But the idea here is that she's not getting that. She wants to go out because why? Spending money on her feels like it gives her more value. She's used to guys spending money on her, remember? She's used to guys taking her out, whining and dining. Don't forget, you got to be all these guys in one. So she needs to go out. She needs to do that. You got to be that guy. No, see, happiness is found within. She can't be happy by herself in her own element. That's a problem that she has to work on. You should be able to sit down anywhere, you meditating, just sitting there with nothing, no noise, no TV, nothing, and be good with yourself. I could do that for hours, not a big deal. But people that can't do that have too much noise going on. There's too much noise here. And that noise doesn't get calm until things get resolved. So a lot of times, medical help, professional counseling is warranted. But I'm not the one to tell them, neither are you. They have to find their way and speak to somebody when it comes to that. But not having peace within themselves, there's nothing you can do about that. She needs a distraction all the time. Oh, I need to go. Let's go out. Let's go here. Let's go. Sit your ass down. She can't sit her ass down and be quiet for a minute. That's a problem. I like going out. Half the time you go with her too. Yeah, let's go. Boom, 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 boom. That's me. But when I'm grinding and I'm on my purpose, there's a time for work. There's a time for play. She can't differentiate the two. She doesn't know which is which. She ties it all together. Nothing serious. So, again, about finding peace within themselves. Next thing is her ego. What do I mean by that? Her ego is not about her. It's her social status. She's the only one of her friends that's not married. Her girlfriend got married, had a beautiful wedding, married a guy, an athlete, a lawyer, a doctor, whatever, investor, whatever, the politician, whatever. But either way, her envious ego will dig at her. Women get their girlfriends, their BFF and all that. But men, to some women, are expendable. They're like shoes, sneakers, cars. And if her friend's got a brand new car that she's going to keep, and her girlfriend ain't got no car yet, she's got like a little hoopty running around, she's not going to want to show that hoopty to her friends. So her ego's attached also. She has high, again, this goes back to what she expects. Her checklist is too high in value. The time to get the guy that had the goods, like again, is gone. It's a ghost. Her ego is attached to where she was, and that's not who she is anymore. But her ego won't let it go. She gets frustrated rather than go out with anybody that doesn't have a Ferrari and their private plane and their own basketball team or their own baseball team or their own football. She don't have a guy like that. She just won't date anybody. So her story becomes, oh, there's nobody here for me to date. I don't have a date. There's no guys to date. Meanwhile, where she's looking in high places and she's there, but they don't see her. She still goes to the same venue she used to go when she was grabbing the men. She'd get them by the boatloads in her 20s. Yeah, 3-4 guys a night, high ballers, high rollers, But, now it's twos and fews. She goes out. Most of the times they're not the guys. There's guys there. Maybe they're doing very well, but not well enough for her. You see, she has her high hopes too high. Her checklist hasn't been changed. She never adjusted a checklist. So she is in delusion of reality. So that's an ongoing problem. That's almost a sickness, almost. But it's a problem because she's in denial of where she is as opposed to what she was. She's reflecting on the past, and she thinks she's still here when in all reality she's here. And it's just getting lower, and she knows the wall is right there. So with the wall, once the wall hits, she's going to lose more value because she finds a high value guy that she really, 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 really likes. She can't bear no children. He can't have a legacy with her. She understands that, and that's frustration. So rather than date anybody, she's going to go all or nothing. So that's why her story becomes there's no guys to date. So listen, that's a problem that she has to handle. Me smile that complains and do all these things here, guys. Just know what it is. A woman, I'll say it again, a woman that's with you, she will grow with you. The money's not important. It's what the value you're bringing. It's never the job that you're doing. It's who you become. That's important. Okay, it's the person you're becoming. I don't care if you're at McDonald's. I don't care if you work in a warehouse. I don't care if you work in an air tower. I don't care if you work in a presidential office. It's not the job you're doing. It's who you become along the way. I always remember that from when I was young. My first job at the McDonald's and all those other places, and I always did the most. I always did the most. So it's not the job that makes you who you are. So listen, guys, if you're here, like, subscribe, comment below. And when comment on the comments below so I can hear what's going on with you guys and I can respond to you guys and know what you want to hear next. Listen, guys, let's subscribe, comment below. Excel, and I'm out.